Right, for a second time. Second time this evening now my camera's overheated up on me and shut off midway as I started the video. Alright, this is video number 4 now, guys, in my walking tour videos this afternoon. It's still August the 2nd, Tuesday, August the 2nd, roughly around 5:30. My second attempt to start this video here now. Yes, so I'm getting ready to walk down Circular Road now, guys, and do a quick little walking tour video of that. So this is, like I say, number 4 now, I think, of keeping track of my walking tour videos the other day. I had my session there, my counting session thing there earlier this afternoon, so I'm finished with that there now. And went ahead a ice cappuccino at Tim Hortons there earlier, and so now while I got a chance, while lighting is still good, before this thing will keep heating up on me, I thought I'd squeeze in 1 or 2 more videos. So here we go. Without further ado now, another little view of this little section here. This is about as far as I got there the other time, and the thing overheated on me and cut off. We'll see how well I do this time. I know one thing, this thing is really testing my patience, I tell you. I was just about ready to say when the thing shut off on me again this time, guys. This is one of the most picturesque streets here in St. John's. So this thing should cool down now as I'm in all this foliage and so on. That should cool it down pretty quickly, I hope. And when I first came to St. John's, guys, heard stuff about this particular street, and people, it was called Millionaire's Row. When I first came to St. John's, maybe still called that now by some people, I don't know, long-time residents and so on there, because it's got some of the fanciest homes, the largest, fanciest homes here in, we'll say, old St. John's, historic St. John's. This one here, guys, this one's a particular favorite of mine here, because it's got so much of that Mediterranean kind of like look to it, sort of thing, Greek, or I don't know what you call it, but it's a really interesting house on this street. I don't know who built it, I don't know when it was built. I'm assuming probably late 60s, was when a lot of buildings went up around St. John's, and they must have been inspired by some places in the Mediterranean or that part of the world, because to me it's got that look all over it. No expert by any means, but just saying. There you go. And you see how the trees are like really overgrown here, and I shouldn't say overgrown, but like grown over sort of thing. And this cuts right along down by the edge of Bannerman Park, and I should be able to walk this in 8 minutes, so I should not have another screwed up video here, hopefully not. Of course I've gone 2 minutes into it already. And this will probably be my last video of the day now, guys, because I'm also losing all the power on my my camera. And I almost got my storage chip filled up already too, so I'm going to have to sometime. Lovely homes. I hope I can get down now for you to see the better ones. But yeah, this is really one of the more picturesque streets here in St. John's, and in its day, I mean, it's definitely where all the wealthy people, a lot of the wealthy people here in merchants, you know, a lot of the merchants, you know, back in the day when St. John's was still establishing itself, you know, like a couple hundred years ago and so on, I'm sure it's where a lot of the merchants lived too. And so multi-million-dollar properties here, but I tell you, at least, you know. And who lives into them in them today, guys? I really couldn't tell you. I mean, the rich business people, maybe people connected with the government and so on. That this one here, guys, as far as I can tell, is absolutely brand new. This was not here last time I came here a year or two ago. So this property has gone up within the past couple of years, and it's meant to be kind of like old school looking, I suppose, but it's made on like a lot of modern design. Fits in relatively well with the general neighborhood, I will say, and it's kept up really nice, I must say. You know, gorgeous property. I mean, it's not historic by any means, guys. It's I don't know if it's replacing another house that was there before or not. Now this one next to it, this is definitely historic. This has been there forever, I think. You know, and again, see, the worst thing about doing these videos here, guys, like I get so pissed off about being trapped into this 8-minute 50-odd second time frame, because sometimes, like when I'm doing some of these videos, there's so much I want to tell you, so much I want to share. It's almost impossible to do it within 8 minutes, I find. And I don't know if it even does the videos justice, you know, to try to squeeze whatever. And here's Bannerman Park, guys. Oh, we got that right. And it's one of the intersections that I hate with a passion, because it's never... Thank you. There's a lot of bad intersections here in St. John's, guys. There's a lot of bad intersections. I don't know if there's any way they can fix them up or not. So here's one of the entrances going in Bannerman Park here, guys. And I could do Bannerman Park too, but I don't know if I'll bother to do Bannerman Park right now. We'll just stick with the street here now. I'm going to go over my 8 minutes, and I'm going to try to keep within the 8 minutes time frame now, because this will be two, probably be 5 videos altogether then. Now I don't know which side I should walk on here, which is the better side to walk on to give you the best views. I find this one kind of like shores up more of the street. I got my bag hanging up his shoulder, pulling me down here, guys. You see some of the houses here, all along. Trees. This one redone recently, I think. But an older home that's been remodeled or whatever sort of thing. Nice. Got tons of room on the inside. More than I'll ever be able to afford, guys. I know I'm supposed to be envious and all the rest of it, but it's hard for me to. There's wealth in this town, guys, I can tell you that much. Along with the freaking poverty that's here as well. There's definitely wealth in this town. Da, 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 da. So, yeah. The only thing I don't like about this one, guys, it's all black. They should have more colour to it. Probably at one point there was more colour to it, but outside that, it's a really interesting structured building. This one, they've kept the older charm to that one, which is nice. There's the park again, guys, all the way down. So Circular Road just goes right straight down the edge of Bannerman Park all the way down. So and the only reason I know that it's Circular Road, of course, is because of the signs over there, guys. Because I don't know my streets whatsoever. 30 years, over 30 years living here in St. John's, I still don't know the freaking streets. And I probably never will either, because I just can't seem to keep stuff like that in my mind. And here, guys, we are coming up onto the Lieutenant Governor's grounds. Lieutenant Governor of Newfoundland, Labrador. And anybody knows about the Canadian politics and our political setup and all the rest of it, you know that we're a constitutional monarchy, blah blah blah. Queen of England is also Queen of Canada, and her representative for this province lives over there. And so I can't really show you the building because it's blocked in with trees and everything there, but it's up behind all those trees there, guys. And of course they got the sizable property for themselves, as you would have. I mean, nobody belongs to them, I guess it belongs to the province or whatever. No, I'm wrong there, guys. I'm showing you part of the park ground. Where am I? Yeah, whatever. Okay. But what a day, guys. What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. There you go, 10 minutes, and I'm going to worry at this stage now, guys. It'll take however long it's going to take. Now this one, if we get this one done nice there, I love what I got done down there. I don't know if the camera can pick up on it or not. So yeah, like I say, Millionaire's Row, guys. That's what they call, what I was hearing the street called when I first came to St. John's 30 odd years ago. And you know, I think aptly named, I'm saying it right? Whatever. Because you can see for yourself the what I would call mansions, you know, I mean, what the filthy rich would probably call a cottage for themselves, but this one is kind of like similar to the house that my grandparents had, only larger, out in Tullingate. It's sort of a similar look, although much more modest. Now, where is Lieutenant Governor's grounds? See, it's right, their grounds is right on the edge of the park, guys, so I don't know where their grounds begin and the park ends and vice versa. So it could be somewhere along there that the Lieutenant Governor's property is. Alright, we're coming close to the end of this now, guys. Now, if I didn't do all this jibber jabbing and all the rest of it sort of thing, sorry about all this panning around here, guys. I just want you to see as many of the homes as possible here. And so now we're coming down toward the lakefront now, guys. Kitty Lake, where tomorrow they're going to have the regatta. So I guess they're doing all kinds of preparations for that now. I don't know if I'll get any videos in there of that. I won't, probably, because I don't have enough space on my camera. But my chip in that, maybe I might get a few pictures on or something like that. I don't know. But preparing for that tomorrow now, I guess. Last year we didn't have it. They had the races, but they didn't have anything connected with it, like the venues and all the rest of it, and stalls and games and all that sort of stuff that they normally have with the races. The regatta, St. John's Regatta, guys, is the, as far as I understand, so I've heard all my life anymore since I've been here, the either the oldest or one of the oldest sporting events in North America. It's been about 200 years now they've had the regatta. And I think outside of the maybe Second World War, of all things, last year may have been the first year in ages and ages and ages where they actually cancelled all the events because of the